Let's be honest. When you think of superfoods, you probably think of exotic berries, mysterious greens, or expensive powders. But what if I told you one of the most powerful, health-transforming foods on the planet is probably sitting in your refrigerator right now, ignored at the bottom of the crisper drawer? It's time to give the carrot the respect it deserves. It is inexpensive, and available almost everywhere. Yet inside this humble root lies one of the most powerful packages of natural nutrition in the plant. Carrots are more than just a crunchy snack or a colorful addition to soup. They contain compounds that support vision, strengthen the immune system, improve heart health, protect the skin, and may even help reduce the risk of certain cancers. What makes carrots especially fascinating is that modern science is now confirming what many traditional cultures already suspected. This bright orange root is a nutritional powerhouse. But here is something many people do not know. The way carrots are prepared, the amount consumed, and even what foods they are eaten with can dramatically change how the body absorbs their beneficial compounds. In this video, we will carefully explore the science behind carrots. We will look at their botanical origin, the powerful bioactive compounds inside them, their nutritional profile, and the clinical research on how they affect the human body. We will also discuss the best ways to consume carrots, recommended quantities, and possible safety considerations. By the end of this discussion, you will understand why carrots deserve a regular place on your plate and how to maximize their health benefits. Botanical and historical background. Carrots come from the species Daucus carota, a root vegetable belonging to the Apiaceae family. This family also includes parsley, celery, fennel, and coriander. The cultivated carrot is scientifically known as Daucus carota subsp. Sativus. Although today carrots are commonly orange, they were not originally that color. Historical evidence suggests that early carrots grown around Afghanistan and Central Asia more than 1,000 years ago were purple or yellow. Orange carrots were developed later in Europe, particularly in the Netherlands during the 16th and 17th centuries. Plant breeders selected varieties rich in beta-carotene, the compound responsible for the bright orange color. Today, several carrot varieties exist. Orange carrots, purple carrots, yellow carrots, red carrots, white carrots. Different varieties contain different antioxidant compounds. For example, purple carrots contain anthocyanins, while orange carrots are rich in beta-carotene. Historically, carrots have been used both as food and traditional medicine. Ancient Greek and Roman physicians used carrot seeds for digestive issues. In traditional Chinese medicine, carrots were used to support digestion and improve vitality. Over time, carrots became one of the most widely cultivated vegetables in the world because they are easy to grow, store well, and provide dense nutrition. Bioactive compounds and chemistry. The health benefits of carrots come from a group of compounds known as carotenoids, as well as several other plant chemicals. The most important compounds include beta-carotene. The most famous compound in carrots is beta-carotene. Beta-carotene is a precursor to vitamin A. This means the body converts it into vitamin A, which supports vision, immunity, and skin health. Carrots are one of the richest natural sources of beta-carotene. Alpha-carotene. Another compound found in carrots is alpha-carotene. Research suggests that alpha-carotene may also help reduce oxidative stress and support cellular protection. Lutein. Carrots also contain lutein, an antioxidant associated with eye health and protection against age-related vision decline. Polyacetylenes. Carrots contain unique compounds called falcarinol and falcarindiol. These compounds are believed to contribute to anti-inflammatory and possible anti-cancer effects. Phenolic antioxidants. Carrots also contain chlorogenic acid and other phenolic compounds that help neutralize free radicals. How preparation affects nutrient bioavailability. One of the most interesting aspects of carrot chemistry is that preparation changes nutrient absorption. Raw carrots. Raw carrots retain vitamin C and enzymes but may provide slightly lower absorption of beta-carotene because the plant's cell walls remain intact. Cooked carrots. Cooking breaks down plant cell walls. This increases the availability of carotenoids. Research published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that cooking carrots can increase carotenoid bioavailability. Pureeing or chopping. Cutting, blending, or pureeing carrots further improves absorption because it disrupts plant fibers. Adding healthy fats. Carotenoids are fat-soluble compounds. Eating carrots with healthy fats such as olive oil, avocado, or nuts improves absorption. Nutritional profile. Carrots are low in calories but rich in essential nutrients. A typical 100-gram serving of raw carrots contains approximately calories, about 41 kilocalories. Carbohydrates, about 10 grams. Fiber, about 2.8 grams. Protein, about 0.9 grams. Fat, less than 0.3 grams. Key micronutrients include vitamin A, from beta-carotene. Vitamin K, which is essential for blood clotting and bone health. Vitamin C. Potassium, help manage blood pressure. Vitamin B6. Carrots are especially notable for providing extremely high levels of vitamin A precursors. According to the United States Department of Agriculture, a single medium carrot can provide more than 200% of the daily recommended intake of vitamin A equivalents. Evidence-based health effects. Now let us examine what clinical and epidemiological studies reveal about how carrots influence human health. 1. Cardiovascular health. You might have heard that eating carrots is good for your heart. A significant 2011 meta-analysis published in the Archives of Internal Medicine looked at data from over 100,000 men and women. It found that people who ate at least one serving of carrots per day had a significantly lower risk of heart disease. The mechanism is tied to the antioxidants. Carotenoids help reduce oxidative stress, which is a key driver of arterial stiffness and plaque buildup. Similarly, carrot consumption has been associated with improved cardiovascular markers. A large epidemiological analysis published in Nutrients found that higher intake of carotenoid-rich vegetables, including carrots, was associated with lower risk of cardiovascular disease. Another study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that higher plasma carotenoid levels correlated with lower arterial stiffness and reduced risk of heart disease. Carrots may support cardiovascular health through several mechanisms. Reduction of oxidative stress. Improvement of lipid metabolism. Support for endothelial function. Anti-inflammatory effects. Carrot fiber may also help reduce LDL cholesterol. A clinical dietary intervention published in European Journal of Nutrition reported modest reductions in cholesterol levels when carrot intake was increased. Overall, carrots should be viewed as a supportive food for heart health rather than a treatment. 2. Antimicrobial properties. Carrots contain compounds that show antimicrobial activity. Research has shown that falcarinol and falcarindiol can inhibit certain bacterial growth in laboratory studies. These compounds have demonstrated activity against bacteria such as Staphylococcus aureus, Escherichia coli. However, most antimicrobial evidence comes from laboratory experiments rather than human clinical trials. Therefore, carrots should not be considered a medical antimicrobial treatment. 3. Anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. This is the core of the carrot's benefit. Chronic inflammation is at the root of almost every modern disease. The carotenoids in carrots, particularly beta-carotene, act as antioxidants in your body. They neutralize free radicals, those unstable molecules that damage your DNA and cell membranes. Chronic oxidative stress contributes to aging and diseases such as cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and neurodegeneration. By reducing this oxidative stress, carrots help calm systemic inflammation. Human trials have shown that consuming a carotenoid-rich diet increases the antioxidant capacity of the blood. A review published in Antioxidants concluded that carotenoid-rich vegetables, including carrots, contribute significantly to the body's antioxidant defense. Carotenoids may reduce inflammatory signaling pathways, including NF-κB activation. Regular consumption of carotenoid-rich foods is associated with lower markers of systemic inflammation. 4. Potential anti-cancer effects. This is where we have to be very careful not to overstate. No food is a cure for cancer. However, the epidemiological evidence is compelling. A major systematic review and meta-analysis in 2018 looked at dozens of studies and found that a higher intake of carrots was associated with a lower risk of certain cancers, particularly colorectal cancer. The thinking is that the combination of antioxidant activity and the unique properties of carrot fiber may help reduce DNA damage and support healthy gut bacteria that protect the colon. One systematic review published in Nutrition and Cancer analyzed multiple observational studies and found that higher carrot intake was associated with reduced risk of certain cancers, particularly lung cancer. The compound falcarinol has attracted scientific attention because animal studies suggest it may inhibit tumor development. However, it is important to note that most mechanistic evidence comes from laboratory and animal research. Human clinical trials confirming cancer prevention effects remain limited. Therefore, carrots may support cancer prevention as part of a vegetable-rich diet, but they should not be viewed as a treatment. 5. Immune system and respiratory health. Vitamin A plays a critical role in regulating the immune system and maintaining the integrity of mucous membranes in your respiratory and digestive tracts. These membranes are your body's first line of defense. Keeping them healthy with adequate vitamin A helps keep germs out. Vitamin A derived from beta-carotene plays an important role in immune regulation. Vitamin A supports mucosal barriers, immune cell development, antibody responses. Adequate intake helps the body defend against respiratory infections. According to research published in Annual Review of Nutrition, vitamin A deficiency is associated with impaired immune responses and increased infection risk. Carrots contribute significantly to dietary vitamin A intake, particularly in populations with limited access to diverse foods. 6. Blood glucose regulation. There's a common myth that diabetics should avoid carrots because they are sweet. This is outdated advice. Despite containing natural sugars, carrots have a relatively low glycemic index. Fiber in carrots slows glucose absorption and helps regulate blood sugar. A study in the Diabetes Care found that higher vegetable intake, especially carotenoid-rich vegetables, is associated with improved insulin sensitivity. Carrots can be safely included in diets for individuals managing blood sugar when consumed in reasonable portions. 7. Benefits for vision. You've heard it since you were a kid that carrots help you see in the dark. Is that true? Well, it's an exaggeration based on truth. Vitamin A is absolutely essential for vision. It helps your eyes convert light into a signal that gets sent to your brain. A severe deficiency can lead to night blindness. So, while carrots won't give you superhero night vision, they absolutely support optimal eye health and prevent deficiency. In the same vein, carrots are widely known for supporting eye health because of their beta-carotene content. Vitamin A is essential for the production of rhodopsin, a pigment required for vision in low light conditions. Deficiency of vitamin A can lead to night blindness and other vision problems. Carrot consumption helps maintain adequate vitamin A status, particularly in populations at risk of deficiency. 8. Skin health. Carotenoids accumulate in the skin and may provide protection against ultraviolet damage. A study published in Journal of Nutrition found that diets rich in carotenoid-containing vegetables improve skin antioxidant levels. This may help reduce oxidative damage caused by sun exposure. 9. Digestive health. Carrots contain both soluble and insoluble fiber. Fiber supports Healthy gut microbiota. Regular bowel movement. Reduced risk of constipation. Fiber fermentation in the colon also produces short-chain fatty acids that support gut health. Optimal consumption practices. Recommended intake. Most clinical nutrition guidelines recommend 1 to 2 medium carrots per day or roughly 75 to 150 grams as part of daily vegetable intake. This amount provides significant beta-carotene without excessive intake. Raw versus cooked. Both raw and cooked carrots provide benefits. Raw carrots preserve certain nutrients such as vitamin C. Cooked carrots increase carotenoid absorption. Therefore, a mixture of raw and cooked forms is ideal. Pairing with fats. Because carotenoids are fat-soluble, pairing carrots with healthy fats improves absorption. Examples include carrots with olive oil, carrot salad with avocado, cooked carrots with nuts or seeds. Juicing. Carrot juice provides concentrated nutrients but removes fiber. Whole carrots are generally preferred for digestive health. Safety and contraindications. Carrots are considered very safe for most people. However, there are a few considerations. Carotenemia. Excessive carrot consumption can cause a harmless condition called carotenemia, where the skin develops a yellow-orange tint. This occurs when beta-carotene accumulates in the skin. It is reversible and not dangerous. Drug interactions. Carrots contain vitamin K1, which plays a role in blood clotting. People taking anticoagulant medications such as warfarin should maintain consistent intake of vitamin K-containing foods. Sudden large increases or decreases in consumption could influence medication effectiveness. Digestive discomfort. Large amounts of raw carrots may cause bloating in sensitive individuals due to fiber content. Moderation is recommended. Pregnancy and breastfeeding. Carrots are safe during pregnancy and breastfeeding when consumed as food. However, extremely high doses of vitamin A supplements should be avoided. Natural beta-carotene from vegetables is generally considered safe. Supplement quality concerns. Carrot extract supplements exist but often lack standardized carotenoid concentrations. Whole food consumption is usually preferable because it provides fiber and a balanced nutrient profile. Final thoughts. Carrots are one of the simplest yet most nutritionally powerful vegetables available. They provide carotenoids that support vision, immune health, cardiovascular function, and antioxidant protection. Scientific research suggests that regular consumption may contribute to long-term disease prevention when included as part of a balanced diet rich in fruits and vegetables. While carrots are not a miracle cure, they are an excellent example of how everyday foods can quietly support human health. Adding just 1 or 2 carrots to your daily meals can be a small step with meaningful long-term benefits. If you found this evidence-based guide helpful, please support our work. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with friends and family so more people can learn how everyday foods can support better health. Your support helps us continue creating science-based nutrition content for everyone.